So you want to build your visual library, but you're not quite sure how to go about it? Well, have no fear, because I'm about to tell you how. Hello there, this is Nathan Hawthorne. I'm a comic artist, illustrator and secondary school teacher, here to give you tips and tricks to take your artwork to the next level. So how do we build our visual library? Well, hopefully you've watched our video on why you should be building your visual library. If you're in the know, then continue watching. If not, then you might want to go back and give it a watch, so that this video can make a little bit more sense. Now in this video, we're going to be looking at what I like to call primary sources. I call them primary sources because they are sources of information that are from our real world and haven't been interfered with excessively, even though they might be created or presented in a certain way. Not making much sense? Well, you'll understand once you've heard them. So our first one is traveling. Now this is the most significant of all sources. Traveling is a process that opens your eyes up to many things. Nothing matches experiencing different cultures, architecture, systems, activities and people firsthand with all your senses. The further you can go from home, the better. But even within your local area, you'll find endless diversity and references to draw from and get excited about. But if your circumstances don't allow for travelling far, you still won't miss out. Personally, when I travel, I love to pay close attention to local fashion, public services and how people traverse their environment. I'll grab photos or make small sketches to really immortalise what I'm looking for and keep a physical and digital record that I can use for later. Our second primary source is museums and galleries. Now museums and galleries come in a close second to travelling since they tend to be encompassed under the same umbrella. After all, who goes to a city that's stood for hundreds of years and doesn't visit at least one museum or historical site? Now museums collate all the good stuff in one place so that you don't have to travel all over for them. In one section of a museum, you can study visual information from a multitude of cultures from one region in the world. You can see, read and learn about changes over time. You can see how objects relate to religion, to language, to rituals, to daily life and matters of state or more. You could literally travel the whole globe visually in a day. And once that's in your head, you can use it. It can influence your next game character, the religious system in your comic or the alternative science of your film. Our third primary source is textbooks. And when I say textbooks, I mean history books, books on industry, books on animals, all of that. If it's not possible for you to get out of the classroom, your house or the studio, then allow books to be your window to the world. Books or online articles from different professions, such as healthcare, engineering, history, horticulture, and more are all useful for their knowledge and accurate drawings and photographs. My mother is a nurse and my brother is a physiotherapist. And it's no secret that I borrowed their anatomy books to better understand the structure of the human body and the way the muscles worked. As well as this, my bookshelves are full of guides to vehicle engines and space travel. All of these are brilliant references for you to take your artwork and world building to a higher level. And if you don't trust me on this one, check out Feng Zhu Design School. His lessons on concept art and industrial design all have their basis in studying different professions and industries to fuel your artwork. So that's it for this video. Primary sources like the ones that we've considered today are an invaluable and often free tool that all of us can take advantage of. In the next video on visual libraries, we're going to have a look at secondary sources, so keep an eye out for when that's posted. And don't forget to like, subscribe and follow us. That way you'll never miss out on one of these videos and all the tips that we provide. Until next time.